Chapter 5004. Speaking of which, Nanako said with a solemn expression, "These dead men give me the feeling, just like monkeys kept in zoos by people. Apart from surviving according to the requirements of the people in captivity, they have no ability to resist their own destiny, but the problem is that these dead people are not monkeys, but living creatures. This also means that the organization behind it is much higher than normal people. And it may not be in the same realm as us." Charlie nodded and said with emotion, "I also felt like a frog in the bottom of the well because of this incident. So now I look back at the rejuvenation pill auction, which is somewhat hasty. I should have kept this rejuvenation pill highly confidential, so it shouldn't be put up for auction." Nanako pondered for a moment, then said seriously, "Mr. Wade, in my consistent understanding, strength and fame are almost complementary to each other. It's like putting a cast iron teapot on a charcoal fire. The hotter the fire, the higher the temperature of the water. Under this basic logic, as long as the fire is hot enough, the water in the teapot can be dried and even pot melted. When we see the teapot being melted by the fire, we will not feel that this matter is beyond our understanding." Speaking of which, she changed the subject and said, "However, this mysterious organization has now subverted this basic logic. According to what you said, their strength should be very strong, but their popularity is almost zero. It's like the fire in the stove has been burning red, but the water in the teapot is still cold and biting. It seems a bit bizarre, but it is also bizarre that proves that the strength of this organization is beyond my normal cognition." Charlie nodded and sighed. "I have the same idea as you, so in my subconscious mind, the strength of this organization should be much stronger than the 3 major families I know. But how much stronger is still a mystery." Nanako suddenly looked up at him and said subconsciously, "Mr. Wade, actually, in my eyes, you used to be like this. When I didn't know you, your strength was so powerful that it was completely beyond my cognition, but had never heard of you. I asked people to investigate your background, and I found out that you are just the son-in-law of a small family in Aurus Hill, which makes you even more incredible for me. If you hadn't taken the initiative to show your strength in front of me, I might have never guessed in my life that such a powerful live-in son-in-law was hidden in a small local family in Aurus Hill." Speaking of which, she asked him, "Mr. Wade, would you be the one in my eyes at that time? Like the mysterious organization in your eyes now? It may be hidden in a corner that you didn't pay attention to before. And no one knows how powerful they are until they show their strength." Charlie suddenly raised his eyebrows. He felt that what Nanako said was very reasonable, and even gave him a new idea. He has always wanted to know the origin of that mysterious organization. But as Nanako said, there must be many people who want to find out what he is like, just as they want to understand that mysterious organization. In other words, this mysterious organization is likely to hide in an inconspicuous corner with an inconspicuous identity, just like he lived with the Wilson family.